Satnam, and welcome to today's Kundalini Yoga. As taught by Yogi Bhajan, my name is Ann Taylor. My spiritual name is Hadakira, and this is Portia. So let's just take a few moments to feel the sitting bones connecting to the mat, feeling ourselves grounding to the earth as we begin long, deep breathing. Long, deep breathing begins in the abdomen, opening up the belly on the inhale, bringing the breath up, opening the rib cage barrel, all the way up to the clavicle. For a complete inhalation, reverse the process on the exhalation, coming down and gently pulling the navel point in at the end of the exhalation. And as you continue long, deep breathing, allow the eyes to close, bringing your awareness inside, leaving the cares of the day at the door. And now notice your spine alignment. Are you able to lift up the spine while rooting down into the earth a little bit further? And throughout the class, as always, the default position for neck lock or Jalanda Band is to slightly tilt the neck in, the chin in, so it opens up the back of the neck for proper circulation of the spinal fluid. And today's class is excellent for building up your own excellence. We will begin with a pranayam after we tune in. Today's pranayam is Prann Dhaara Kriya. So whenever you hear the word pran, you know prana or life force energy is going to be involved. And so it's a pranayama, breathing exercise, that if you find yourself in a situation where maybe your confidence is low and you really need to tap on your own power of excellence, that no one can really get into your space or mess with your psyche, this is a good one to do. We're going to follow that up by Kriya for elevation, which systematically will give all of the chakras a nice burst of energy by working the spine systematically. And then we'll follow that up by deep relaxation and a meditation. Just taking another moment for an intention to rise up for today's class. See what comes up naturally. And now rubbing the palms of the hands together briskly. Placing them at the heart center. Pressing the thumbs in gently into the sternum. Eyes are closed. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And one more deep inhalation as we prepare to tune in with the Adi mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgirin me, Jugadgirin me, Satgarainame, Siddhigurudev Vainame, Adgarainame, Jugadgarainame, Satgarainame, Siddhigurudev Vainame, Adgarainame, Jugadgarainame, Satgarainame, Siddhigurudev Vainame. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath. Exhale, relaxing the hands down. And for our pranayam, the hands will be in Gyan Mudra, touching the thumb and index finger, or Jupiter, and just resting on the knees. This is a simple pranayam, Prann Dhaara Kriya, and it's simple, but the trick, or I would say the checkpoint, is to make sure that you are getting as much air in and exhaling as much out within the 1 second. So the sequence simply goes like this. Inhale through a rounded, puckered mouth, 1 second. Exhale through the nose, 1 second. So that's it. Now you want to make sure you're not hyperventilating, so that's why it's important to get as much air in and out. So this pranayam sequence is to be done 3 to 5 minutes only, maximum 5 minutes. We're going to practice it together for 3 minutes. So this is key if you're wanting to work on your health, wealth, and happiness. It does this by affecting the pituitary gland. And as you may remember, whenever we have that pursed O mouth, we're also massaging or stimulating the vagus nerve. So this is a great pranayam to build you up. If you lack confidence going into a situation and you're up against another challenger or someone who's a little bit maybe oppressive even in the workplace, then this will give you a protective shield of radiance and confidence. And the eyes are closed, and I will time us. So eyes closed, hands in Gyan Mudra. Let's begin breathing. 1 second inhale through the O mouth. Exhale through the nose. Now finding a pace that works for you. Excellent. Keep up. Halfway done. Inhale deeply through the nose, suspend the breath. Exhale through the nose. Deep inhalation through the nose. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. Relax the mudra, relax the breath. Breathing normally. Scan your experience. Just notice what's happening in your body, psyche. Just notice your experience with your own power, calling forth your excellence. And know that this is a tool that you can use whenever you are going into a situation where you need to just step it up a bit, be prepared for a challenge. And play to win. Not by squelching somebody else, but by bringing up your own excellence and radiance. Okay, we're going to now continue with the theme with Kriya for elevation. And we'll start with the Ego Eradicator. And so, again, the ego is a very necessary part of our being and our experience on this planet Earth. The problem enters when we lead with the ego instead of using the ego to be a servant of the higher self. And so the positions get reversed. It's like letting the 2-year-old run the show. That's not a good thing. And so the higher authority within ourselves, the home being the heart center where the self resides, according to yogic traditions, that is really the command station. And by then going into the world with an ego that's taking its directions from the command station, we can be more effective. To do Ego Eradicator, most of you who are regular Kundalini practitioners know to curl the fingers to the pads of the hands and the thumbs stick out. The arms are going to be at a 60-degree angle. So if you think of an analog clock, it would be 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. So that's what you're going to aim for. If the star above my head is 12 noon, come down to 11 and 1. We'll be doing a powerful breath of fire. And just as a reminder, breath of fire is equal inhale, equal exhale through the nose. And on the exhale, pull the navel point in powerfully. And then the inhale is passive. Simply when the navel point relaxes, the breath comes in. So it's similar to a dog panting, except through the nose. Shifting it to the nose. And as always, ladies, if you are on your moon cycle or maybe pregnant, always switch to long, deep breathing. And if at any point during any of the exercises you become dizzy, please use common sense, stop, take cleansing breaths, and then rejoin slowly. The eyes are closed, the focus is above the crown. And let's begin breath of fire. Finding a pace that works for you. It does not have to be fast. Keeping the awareness above the crown. Halfway point, renew your focus. Make sure your shoulders are down and relaxed. Excellent. Keep up. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath, apply root lock, spread the fingers out over the crown, the thumbs are pressing, and squeeze the energy from the base of the spine up, up, and out the crown. Exhale, and let's repeat. Inhale deeply, apply root lock by lifting the muscles of the pelvic floor, squeezing the anus, pulling the navel point in. Exhale and gracefully relax your arms through your auric field and just take a moment to relax. Between the exercises, just notice your experience, what you may be feeling. You may be feeling some buzzing of energy. Different types of sensations. Some people see some colors. Everyone's experience is unique. Okay, and now the hands are grasping the ankles. I know you can't see me, but my ankles, that is. So just grab hold of the ankles as we prepare for spinal flex. So I'll turn sideways so you can see the movement of the spine. This can be done in a chair if need be. If your knees are really high, you'll want to get a pillow and make sure that your hips are higher than your knees. And grabbing hold of the ankles, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Continuing at your own pace. Allow the motion and the breath to be as one. So the checkpoints, the head stays relatively stable. It's not flailing about. And the heart center opens up on the inhale. If the mind wanders, come back to the breath. And the mind will wander. When you notice, you're making progress. When you're actually noticing, gee, I'm off course, let's come back to the breath. That's how you will improve in your meditation and yoga practice. Notice and return. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath. Exhale and remain in easy pose. Now, just as we're taking a brief pause between exercises, if you're able to sit in lotus pose, which many Westerners cannot, and that's why Yogi Bhajan taught, let's just move you here for 1 second. So lotus pose will naturally put your hips above your knees. And if you're able to sit in lotus pose, definitely have at it. So that's an advanced position, and that's not taught in the level 1 course. So just a little bit of information about why you might want to use a cushion, because it just gives you that natural alignment. All right, we're ready for the next, placing the hands on the shoulders, thumbs in back, fingers in front. Inhale as you gently rotate to the left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. When you have your pace, silently chant Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Sat, Nam, a silent vibrational mantra. Sat Nam, truth is my identity. Check points, make sure your elbows are not dropping down. Keep them so that the upper arms are parallel to the floor. Wanders, it usually does by now, simply come back to the breath. Inhale, center, suspend the breath, apply root lock. Exhale, gracefully relax the hands down, remaining in a meditative state with eyes closed. Okay, and now legs come out straight in front of you for front life nerve stretch. And again, wherever you're really able to comfortably reach down to is just fine. It's less important to reach your toes than it is to keep your legs on the ground so you feel a nice stretch. Stretches out the sciatic nerve, among other things. So for those of you who are flexible, put your toes, your fingers in the mudra for toe lock. Index and Jupiter finger wrap around the big toe, pressing the thumb into the nail bed. And so if you're more flexible than I am, your movements will be bigger. So inhale and then exhale down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. So if you're on your shins, inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And let us begin. Again, coordinating the breath with the motion. They become one. Deep, powerful breaths. The eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. Halfway point, renew your focus. Excellent. Keep going. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath. Exhale down to your maximum down position. Suspend the breath out. Inhale and relax. And shaking your legs out a little bit if you are getting cramped at all. Now the next position is modified Maha Mudra. And I'll show you the alternate position first since I'm ready. So you would take your heel and bring it to rest against your thigh. So wherever that might be, your knee, your upper thigh. For those of you who are able to sit on your heel, you sit on the heel so that the heel actually sits right into the peritoneum area, your root chakra. Now, where it was not as essential to keep the back straight in the previous exercise, the modified Maha Mudra, you want to keep it back, your back straight. It is imperative to keep neck lock in this exercise because you'll notice that as you reach down and you're neck lock, you're going to feel a little strain in your eyes. Now you don't want it to hurt or go into pain. You want to be able to feel that sensation, stimulating the optic nerve. Again, hands are in toe lock position, index and middle finger, this Jupiter and Saturn behind the big toe, the thumb presses. In this exercise, the eyes are open, gazing over the big toe and keeping your back straight as possible. I may not be showing that perfectly. Begin a powerful breath of fire. We'll only be doing this for 1 minute, so focus. Inhale deeply through the nostrils, suspend the breath, apply root lock. Exhale, completely hold the breath out, apply root lock, and lift the abdomen up. Inhale and switch sides. So that last portion, we're actually applying 3 body locks. Neck lock, root lock, and again, root lock is to squeeze the muscles of the anus sphincter, the sex organ as if you're stopping a flow of urine and pulling the navel point in. So those 3 happen together. It feels like pulling up the pelvic floor. And the abdomen lock is only done when the breath is completely out. So you're lifting the abdomen in and up into the rib cage. So that is the Maha Mudra, combining those 3 locks. And of course, we have our chin in neck lock for this. Okay, so let's switch sides and begin a powerful breath of fire, remembering that the eyes are open, gazing over the big toe. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath, apply root lock. Exhale completely and apply all 3 locks. Inhale and release the pose carefully and come with legs spread wide. For life nerve stretch. And again, the same principle applies to the sequence is to inhale, exhale to the left. So if you're just coming down to your shin, that's perfectly fine. Otherwise, apply toe lock, index and middle finger wrapped around the big toe. If you're more flexible than I am, you keep your hands in toe lock again. Try to watch that the knee doesn't pop up. And let's begin. Inhaling center, exhale to the left. Inhaling center, exhale to the right. Finding a nice rhythm pattern. Again, allowing the breath and the motion to be as one, in complete harmony. If your mind wanders, notice and come back to the breath. And now inhale center, exhale center. Inhaling up, exhaling down. This should feel good on your lower back. If it doesn't, you're probably going too far. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath. Exhale and carefully come out of the pose, and now come lying on your stomach before we do Cobra, and completely let your body go. And now we prepare for Cobra. And I do a somewhat modified Cobra. The correct way to do Cobra is to put your heels together, which makes it a little more challenging, and the hands remain under the shoulders. So mine come out a little bit, just so you know the correct way is the hands are closer into the body. Checkpoints, notice that the hips are firmly planted into the mat. You want to protect your lower back. And so we'll be doing this for just a minute. And you begin by placing your forehead on the ground and inhaling up to Cobra. The eyes are closed. Focus at the brow point as you now begin a powerful breath of fire. Try to keep the shoulders down, probably more so than I'm doing. Inhale deeply and carefully release the position. Again, using common sense, if something is hurting, back way off. And now coming into easy pose. Just taking a moment to allow our energies to transition a little bit. And now let's begin shoulder shrugs. Inhaling both shoulders up, exhaling down. We're moving the energy that we've been building into the upper chakra areas. The higher energy centers. Inhale, both shoulders up, suspend the breath. Exhale and relax. Next is neck rolls. We'll be doing this for 1 minute on each side. Start with small circles and then broaden. And begin by placing your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Inhale as you slowly rotate back. Exhaling as you come forward. This simple movement, again, allows the energy and to reach the higher centers. And the sequence of the kriyas are done in specific order as to build up the energy and move it where it needs to go for the desired effects. And now reverse directions. Inhale, center. Exhale. And just allow your eyes to remain closed and relax. And we are going to finish off Kriya for elevation with 3 minutes of Sat Kriya. And now we will prepare for Sat Kriya. Interlacing the fingers, extending the Jupiter finger, crossing the thumbs. Ladies, left over right. Men, right over left. Trying to keep the shoulders down and relax as much as possible. The elbows will be hugging the ears, and the mantra is Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Pulling in the navel on the Sat, relaxing it on the Nam. Okay, let's raise our arms and follow my lead. Sat Nam, 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 Sat, 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 Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath, apply root lock, and squeeze the energy up the spine. Exhale, and let's repeat. Inhale deeply, apply root lock, and squeeze the energy from the base of the spine up to the crown. Exhale, relax the hands down, and that completes the Kriya. The next phase of the class is deep relaxation. Come lying on your back, and I remain seated to hold the space while you go into a deep relaxation. The arms are out to the sides, palms are facing up. Allowing your body to completely relax now. This is where the real benefits of your yoga practice are done. Of course, you've got to do the hard work first, but now the body is making its adjustments in response to the breathing, to the exercises, to the pressures. Noticing how your legs are feeling heavier as they relax. Bringing awareness to the lower spine. Breathing deeply, filling up the pelvic bowl with fresh prana, exhaling out apana through the base of the spine. Allowing the hips to relax and open. Relaxing the belly, the navel point, the buttocks. And now breathe deeply into the area of the heart. Breathing in and out, as if your heart was able to breathe on its own. And breathe deeply now into the area of the throat, mentally vibrating Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Relaxing your shoulders, your arms are completely relaxed. Breathing deeply now into the area of your third eye point. The area of the pituitary, which we worked on today. And one more deep breath together. And exhaling out the crown. As you now let go into a deep yogic sleep. I will hold the space and call you back in just a few minutes. Inhale gently and begin to bring your awareness back into the room, making small circles with your wrists and ankles. And when you're ready, stretch your arms out over your head, point your toes, elongate your spine. And now moving into cat stretches. Arms are out to the sides, one knee across the body. Head turns the opposite direction. Try to keep your shoulders on the ground. And switch sides. Rubbing the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet now briskly together. Grabbing hold of your knees and rocking on your spine. A couple times, giving your spine a nice massage. Nerve endings. And now please come into easy pose for meditation for prosperity. And the mudra is a moving, so it goes like this. So you're hitting your pinkies, the mercury fingers, along with the sides of the hands, and then switching it so that the Jupiter fingers are touching. And with this, there's going to be a mantra, hada, 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 hada. And it can be done up to 11 minutes, but we're going to practice it for 3 minutes. So Yogi Bhajan taught this, let's see, in 1996. Throughout the prosperity meditation, you'll be joining your hands in concert with the mantra hada, hada, hada. As you chant hada, hada, you're going to be joining the hands together in a rhythmic pattern. Let's prepare to practice together now. An energetic pattern in your body that is very attractive to prosperity. So we're going to do this with a little bit of music, which just takes a little bit of lead in. The eyes are focused at the tip of the nose. And let's give this a try together. Hada, 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 hada. Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath. Exhale. Deep inhale, suspend the breath. Exhale. And just allow your body to relax for a few moments before we close. And rub the palms of your hands briskly together, placing them at the heart center. We'll close with 2 rounds of long time sun. The first round, listening to the words, imagining yourself surrounded by love, imagining your inner light guiding your way on. The second round, we'll do the same for the earth. We'll send out also collective healing and whatever you would like to add to the collective mix for the earth, all sentient beings. We'll follow this by a long Satnam. And let's begin. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And inhale to close. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Satnam. Satnam. Thank you for joining yoga today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Satnam.